So another alternative here is to experiment with higher order models. So the natural thing to think about here is if we're looking at cryptocurrency price data, where the cryptocurrency market is open 7 days a week. If you fit a Garch 7-7 model, then the number 7 there refers to the previous 7 lags, so the previous 7 days over a trading week. And so what you have on this slide here is the same R syntax as before. So you have the Garch command applied to the residual series, and then the order here, concatenation of 7 and 7. So you've got an order 7 Garch term and up to order 7 arch term, and as before, same rhyme, rhythm and reason for setting out the R code. So call the thing something logical, and the separation between the computational step and the summary step, which will give you the results. So what you have when you do this then is some evidence of an arch effect, though non-significant terms suggest there's some redundancy in the model, and really a lower order model is appropriate. So this should make some sense in terms of the financial backstory here. So it's obvious that the previous trading week has some impact upon the present day, although it's not necessarily all 7 days, all the 7 previous days that have. So the results for this Garch 7-7 model then, so we have that the Arch 1 term is significant at the 5% level. Note here that you've got the is right at the end. The here is less than 2 times 10 to the minus 16, which is obviously less than 0.05. You've got a dot here beside the Arch 5 term indicating borderline statistical significance, weak evidence of an effect. So in this case, what you have is that we're in this sort of corridor of uncertainty, precisely because the p-value in this case is bigger than 0.05 but less than 0.1. So these two terms, being either significant or borderline significant, do give some evidence of the arch/Garch effect, here the arch effect, but there does appear to be some indeterminacy in the model. So most of the terms in this model are not significant, so this suggests that we don't need all the terms in the model. So the implication here would be that the previous trading week does indeed feed forward and affect the present day, but it's not necessarily the case that all 7 days have an effect. Perhaps you can go less far back than that, and there is no term that is significant here beyond lag 5. So it's an interesting idea here to account for the possibility that week has an effect. So in terms of references, and so the reference to the Basic Econometrics book by Gujarati and Porter, and just to re-emphasize here, material in this lecture does touch on things that are close to cutting-edge finance research, with this paper published here by my former colleague Paraskevi Katsiampa. And this is quite rare to be teaching on a master level course like this that is potentially so close to cutting edge research in finance and financial econometrics.